So this is what it's like to be almost completely alone in Tokyo's Haneda airport. This is new, but I have something to show you guys today. Hey guys, I just arrived at Haneda Airport here in Tokyo, and if you're anything like me, you just want to get in and see the room, so let's head in. This hotel is called the Haneda XL Hotel Tokyo. It's a really long name. It's my first time to stay here, and it's surprisingly big inside. And I think this is our room right here. There we go. Put the card in there, just like that. And here we are. So for the most part, this is what the room looks like itself. And the key feature of the room, the thing that's got me so excited today, is this right here. A built-in flight simulator right in the room. You'll have to excuse my excitement, but where else are you going to find a Boeing 737-800 cockpit built into a hotel room other than Japan? Japan, I love you so much, I just really do. And this isn't this hotel's first room like this. Back in, I think, 2007, they opened up a room which I believe was called the Premium Flyers Room. It's a beautiful room that features a first-class seat that was formerly used on overseas flights and overlooks the runway of Haneda Airport. If you book it in advance, you also have the option to select a meal that would come with a first-class flight, for those of you who don't want to pay for those first class ticket prices. As far as normal hotels go, this one might take the prize for interesting hotel rooms. I can't stop looking out the window at the airplanes. They definitely have a fantastic view here, especially if you love plane spotting, and I always have. That is craziness. Before I give you a full rundown of this place, let me kill the lights for a second and show you exactly what this looks like. I figure I should get it out of the way that no, this video isn't sponsored or anything like that. I just personally really love airplanes and love this concept. Actually, when I was a kid, my biggest dream in the entire world was to be a pilot, specifically a helicopter pilot. Now, staying in this room cost me about 25,000 yen. Obviously, prices are going to vary on weekends and holidays and stuff like that, but you can't actually access the cockpit if you're just staying in the room. There's a plastic cover that stops you from getting in and touching the instruments and sitting on the chair, but they do have a separate plan for, I believe, around 30,000 yen at the time of this video, where you can do like a 90-minute trial with an instructor who will walk you through the simulator and everything like that. Also, since we're already here, it feels like a little bit of a waste if we don't do a room tour, so why don't we do that and then grab a bit of food, because I'm starting to get hungry. Alright, so as with many Japanese hotel rooms, you start by putting the key in, and that turns on the light. Now, pretty much as soon as you get in, that brings you into the room area itself. There are 2 beds because it is a 2-person room. I'm gonna turn off the air conditioner because that's noisy. There's a little seating area and table, everything right there. The cockpit space is right here. Now, I heard that the TV gives you the option to display flight information, so if you have an upcoming flight, it's all displayed pretty much right there, so that's cool. One thing I really like about Japanese hotel rooms is they always give you some form of pajamas, which is nice because I typically don't bring pajamas when I'm traveling. The other thing that gets this hotel extra points in my books is how nice and spacious the bathroom area is. This is definitely one of the bigger and nicer bathrooms I've seen in a Japanese hotel. Right near the front door here, they do have ample closet space, as well as, yay, a kettle. And obviously they're gonna have tea and coffee. I think this is one of my favorites. Let me check. I think this is the like 1 cup pour over coffee. Oh yes, I love these. Was that room tour too fast though? It felt fast. There's still a lot more to show though. So once I have my coffee, which is just about ready, we'll jump out, grab some food, and then I'll show you around for those of you who either A, can't come, or B, are coming in the near future. Which is actually a pretty large part of these videos because I know not all of you can make it to Japan, and even if you do, you might not be staying in a place like this. In fact, I've never stayed in an airport hotel before. You might stay at them all the time, but this is a definite first for me. I figure there's no better place to start than, well, and they do have a whole room service menu here as well, which, as good as it looks, I still just kind of want to jump down to the restaurant and see what the food there is like. So let me finish up my coffee and we'll head down. One of the reasons I just had to come out and do this today is just that love that I have for both airports as well, and how much I love hotels, and this is the perfect marriage of both of those things, so cheers to that. I'd actually booked the hotel without any thoughts of making a video of it at all. I just wanted the experience so much. And then I thought it might be something nice to bring you guys along to. So let's just box off this burger first. I got curly fries. I can't even remember the last time I had curly fries. And they're good. And a point that I appreciate with a lot of places that serve burgers in Japan is the little mess containment bag, as I call it. That's a good burger. It's got bacon too. That was a good meal. I enjoyed that. Alright, all in all, that was a really good meal. Before we head back to the room, I kind of want to step out into the actual airport for a second, considering it's like Haneda at night. I think this is the quietest I have ever seen this airport. Now, if you don't know the difference between Narita Airport and Haneda Airport, Haneda is a lot closer to the city. Narita's actually out in the area of Chiba, and Haneda is easily accessible right from in Tokyo. For me at least, Haneda is definitely the more beautiful of the two airports, especially the international terminal. It is just gorgeous. It's got this beautiful wooden bridge that you can walk across, and it's actually got a big performance hall right there in the airport, which I didn't know about until a couple years ago when two shamisen players that I typically travel with did a performance there. So the hotel is right down this way, but actually some of my favorite vending machines in Tokyo are right over here. This entire set of vending machines right here, like this one here has hot food options. You can get french fries and takoyaki. This one here is an instant ramen vending machine. This one here is just for Akita Inu, these dogs. Like, look how adorable that little guy is right there. And the rest are an assortment of food products and souvenirs from different areas like Fukushima and Toyama, Fukuoka, and even Kumamoto. And I don't think I mentioned it yet, that this is actually Terminal 2 of the domestic departures in Haneda. Yeah, so they just made an announcement about this terminal closing up, but honestly, just having the opportunity to come out and see Haneda Airport like this alone kind of made all of this worth it. We should really get back to the room though. I cannot express how much I love that. And as I was walking by the TV, I noticed something. I think this TV actually pulls out. Oh. You can just sit right there and just... It is clearly not how it's supposed to be used. It's time to see if these pajamas actually fit though. Hotel pajamas. I should also mention that this does turn off when you first come into the room. it's off. The entire cockpit is dark, but there's little buttons down here to turn it on and off or switch it from daytime to nighttime. But what do you think? Would this hotel be worth $250 or however much to you? Like, is this the kind of place that you would like to stay? In all fairness, Japan has absolutely no shortage of interesting or amazing hotels. So many different options. In fact, my buddy Greg from Life Where I'm From did an incredible video on all the different Japanese hotel options. I'll leave it up there in case you want to check it out. But what about this place? A room with a simulator? Or would you even just book the simulator itself? This also has an evening or night version, which I think we'll just roll out on for today. Thank you so much for joining. I had a great time. I hope that you guys did too. You know that I'm gonna be hanging out with you down in the comments section below. If you're new to the channel, maybe check out 1 or 2 more videos. If you want, subscribe. I would love to have you. Don't forget to give that like button some love. I'm gonna wrap it up here for now. Enjoy the view for the rest of the evening. Thank you once more, and I will see you guys again real soon. Best hotel room ever.